A new lawsuit has been filed against Twitter under the accusation of turning a blind eye to child pornography on its platform, claiming that it repeatedly ignored requests about underage sex trafficking victims to remove explicit images that of an underage boy that were obtained through blackmail. So basically what happened is this teenage boy was tricked, who was 13 years old, was tricked by someone he thought was a 16-year-old girl into providing nudes, which were then spread all around the site. So a 13-year-old, that's called child pornography. And despite the mother of the victim repeatedly requesting that the illegal content be taken down, Twitter decided that it did not violate their terms of service and repeatedly insisted upon that. Now, the suit was filed by the teenage victim and his mother in the Northern District of California on Wednesday, argues that Twitter refused to remove the sexually graphic videos and allowing them to rack up about 150,000 views. Think about that. Now, in the court records, the victim in this case, labeled John Doe, was 13 years old when he was manipulated into sharing nude images of himself with a Snapchat user that he believed to be a 16-year-old classmate. Now, the mother says that due to the circulation of these videos, he faced teasing, harassment, vicious bullying, and became suicidal. You know what? I absolutely believe that. If you used that kind of content to harass somebody, which kids will do because they're assholes, that you're going to get that kind of reaction where someone is definitely going to feel that way, is going to become suicidal, and definitely would want to die from the amount of harassment that they suffered. As of March 2019, Twitter claims it has a zero-tolerance child exploitation policy, which kind of flies in the face of what has happened here. I mean, they kept telling them that this was here, and Twitter kept looking the other way. So it's very strange that this would happen. Why wouldn't they take this seriously? If somebody was alleging illegal content, you would at least look to see if it was. I mean, people get banned for saying the wrong thing to the wrong person online, but apparently this footage of an underage boy seems to be something just fine for Twitter to allow, to reject multiple requests to have it removed. And I can't really think of any rational explanation of why Twitter would do this, other than to think that maybe the person who was reviewing the content legitimately believed that it was legal. I mean, even if they were a closeted P-word, then they would still remove it while maybe keeping a copy of it for themselves. But the fact that it stayed out there and open to this kind of liability, I tend to think that maybe the person whose job it was just didn't think it was actually illegal. I mean, we have to speculate because this is so absolutely absurd that this is even happening to begin with. This is so outside the realm of reason that we have to start thinking in unreasonable terms in order to understand it. So, the company has been contacted by the federal government, and now they're asking questions. And these questions are some things that Jack Dorsey is going to have to answer.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.